Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on. And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from three, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Harden against Ball. Bridges left side. Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Little General. And it's off from three-point range.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Ball against Harden. Back to Thomas. And the first timeout call to the game for Brooklyn. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound, San Antonio.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to Little General. Floats it up there for Siakam.
You can tell Siakam has this action. Down. He knows just when to roll off the pick and receive the ball.
Ball against Harden. Passes it to Thomas. From 13, it's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Little General. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Ball, the pass to Little General. Drops in the tray. Little General's got 6.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Good work there as it goes.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Nurkic checked in for Siakam. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Trey Jones subbed in for Ball.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
And Benyama outside. Here's Little General. He's guarded by Schroeder. And when Benyama throws it down.
Assisted by.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Schroeder kicks to Harden. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Here's Johnson. Rebound by Sohan.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Right side Jones. Here's Little General. Can't cash in from close range.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Noel. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for Mikal Bridges. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Noel at the line 2 times.
A free throw drops for Noel. And he makes both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Jones, the pass to Little General. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Clowney. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Clowney. Tries again, and it's good on the way up.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Noel with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. The 3. That shot is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Spurs up 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also...
Substitutions on the court.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Raptors got the job done. He scored 32 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Noel. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Little General, defended by Bridges. Nurkic, the pass to West. Rebound, Brooklyn. Ronnie's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges outside. From outside the arc, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Wesley the pass to Little General. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body. You know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest, but ultimately you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that, and I think some of that pride has gone away.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Puts one up. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Thomas.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
To the right side. Branham, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Little General. He's guarded by Thomas. And stolen by Thomas. They get a hand on it. Noel finds Thomas. Bridges, no one around him. And the 3 off target. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
No one near him. Another one falls for San Antonio.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Noel, covered by Wesley. Noel, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now Wesley. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Little General. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nets trail by 5. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with Harden, and it's Sharp in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Bridges misses. And San Antonio shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. It's good from long range. Little General's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
To the middle, here's Bridges. Outside for Thomas. Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Thomas got 23 points.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
The pass to Little General. Back to ball. Over Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And it's the quickness of ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
And the Nets making a change here. Bojamp's checked in. Pass to Thomas. Shot from 12. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. Little General. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Nets trail by 9. Harden outside. Pass to Beauchamp. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harden, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Siakam misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James Harden.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
To the paint, here's Little General, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Little General's got 24 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Ball, the pass to Sohan. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 16-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Johnson kicks it over to Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Kept alive. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. And you look at Johnson. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third-quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Schroeder passes to Harden.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half. And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. They need this. Sharp. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Ball to the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good, 2 points. Wembanyama has got 8 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Substitutions on the court.
Sharp's checked in for Brooklyn. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Little General is checked in for San Antonio. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Noel passes to Sharp. Schroeder outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails the wide open jump shot.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Little General. Down low. Here's Sohan. Bridges with the board.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Spurs leading by 18. Inside. Here's Sohan. Defended by Bridges. Offensive rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
And he's good on the three ball. Schroeder's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Jones from outside. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's San Antonio controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gain rebound, and keep the pace on offense.
No surprise moments ago in that little talk that Greg Popovich gave his team in pushing his troops, sensing an open opportunity to break this thing wide open.
And he's a guy who will never settle. And for good reason. He knows that any dip in momentum can shift the course of a game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Ball out there with Little General. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the three. Thomas, that's good.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Little General. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Little General's got 10 points here in the second half. Now the pass to Sharp. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Beauchamp. Ball with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wembanyama left side. Siakam for three. Second shot opportunity, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years, Richard. Are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, you know, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Sharp, the pass to Thomas. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit. Very big part of his game, burning the D from mid-range.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Spurs. Pass it to Little General. Buries it from three-point range.
Timeout.
Little General's got 30.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You got to like what Little General has done in this game.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Bridges kicks to Thomas. And Paul with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots. And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Pass to Thomas. From 10 feet out, it's deflected.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Wembanyama. The rebound by Sharp. The Nets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Harden against Ball. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. From deep, Thomas. Siakam pulls it in.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wesley's checked in. And that one misses. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Wembanyama. On up the court. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. And And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.